This afternoon I've set off on foot to meet the elephants out in the bush. However, I wasn't quite sure what their location is because of the bad signal in the area, and I started walking, but as I walked I realized I'm not quite sure exactly where to find them. And as I walked I came past some of the lion spoor and a vulture in the tree. I've not seen the lions, but it is fresh spoor though, so I'm actually on the lookout where exactly they are. But I think I'm totally lost, to be quite honest, and I'm taking a route here through the bush in my own direction. They said they passed the one road, which I think I've passed, but I do have different names for the roads than they always have. And yeah, that is me out on a hike in the bush. It's actually a beautiful afternoon because it's not as hot. We've got some clouds, you can see the clouds, but I'm actually supposed to look out as I walk. Once you're with the elephants, you're quite safe because they will chase away whatever big five predators that comes across your road. But a bit here on my own, I'm exposed. And I've crossed this river before, but just way back on the other side. And whoops, it's actually such a beautiful road. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So as I walk, I see some spoor. So that elephant is walking in the way I'm walking. There's a little spoor and another spoor of a youngster. Now, this might be our herd, and they're walking into the direction that I'm looking. However, they should come towards me, as I thought I will meet them and then spend time with them in the bush before heading home. But you see, here is also another spoor, some lines. So I'm going to switch off now. You see that I can, and look at this. I would say that is, maybe that's a dung beetle rolling his dung, and I might meet a dung beetle. That would be good, to meet a dung beetle rather than a lion. So let me check out again and switch to silent in order to look around me. And goodbye for now. I just want to show you this. This is a snake that moved. You see, it made like this, and then again like that, and then it went like that. You can see the, and there it still goes and goes and goes. Okay, show you. So I'm going to show you as I walk what I see. So this is a little footpath of animals. And I think I totally exhausted myself crisscrossing where I should have just stayed on the road. And you know what? I've been walking now for about 25 minutes. So I'm not quite sure if Shepherd and Owen are worried about me. The worrying thing will be if they're not worried about me staying away. And I was also so silly for not taking a radio. Also silly to think I might get signal out here. Now we're getting into a little bit more lush bush, but I'm continuing. Just want to see. I think I'm going rather this way around. Now I'm actually enjoying this walk. Not really not knowing where I'm going, but how do we know in life where we're going? At the moment, I think none of us know where we're heading towards. If anyone does know where he's going to or heading towards, I'm thrilled. Oops, that was a bit of a fall. So you'll see this is actually, in the good old days, we'll say this was a road. But the road we'd taken, there was some rainfall. So interesting. All these areas that I walked a few months ago, and there was nothing. You could see for miles and miles around you. And now you can't see much further than a meter. Now I think arriving with at Owen and Shepherd, they're totally going to think I'm mad. Neither for walking on my own, nor for chatting to myself. A little bit of a crazy lady, I guess. Oh, let me quickly show you the spoor. There's one again. You see? That's a lion spoor. Let me get out of it. It's a nice one. Again. But I only see the one here. I was actually a little bit more comfortable with seeing plenty of spoor. But to be quite honest, I still haven't found my way on where I should be heading towards. You see that's also a nice spoor. The rest of the swale's a bit dry. You won't pick up any spoor. Feels like either I'm following that line. Where should it? There's some line poo. You can see actually all the hair. And once it gets old, it becomes white. I might see some vultures again, and then I'll show you. At least I can show you then something, because clearly I can't find myself around here. Okay, once I found the elephants, I'll make contact again. But for now, I'll switch off and I'll switch to silent. Goodbye. Okay, so I took you on a walk with me. And I'm actually seeing the elephants now in front of me. So I'm feeling much safer eyeing them and knowing that they're close by. And it was actually an interesting walk. So I'm going to switch over now so that you can see what I see again. So in front of me I can see actually Limpopo on my right hand side. She's actually coming towards me, and I can see Zimbabwe. He's flapping his ears. It was not as hot when the sun was behind the clouds, but now it is. There he goes. And that's Tombe. Hi Tombe. Hi my girl, and Glacieri in the front. And that's Zimbabwe as we go. And we've got Somopane here. And then Somopane. Hello Somopane. I've got Shepherd and I've got George.
Hello.
Shepherd, were you worried about me?
Yes, I thought maybe you're not going to find us.
I got lost.
You got lost.
Yeah, I did a long walk and I found the lion spoor and snake spoor and elephant spoor. Hello. Hello. Okay, so that is Somopane. I'll keep quiet now that you can actually just enjoy also a moment with Somopane. Have a look as he eats and he rolls that branch in his mouth. It's always so interesting to me. But once you see their tongue, you can understand how they do that.